Hello and welcome back, everyone. What's going on? We're back
Hello.
playing Dark Souls. I realized I have 11,000 souls that I did not spend. Yeah, gotta do that. Gotta level up my character. Anyway, what's up, guys?
Gritty old pirate soul.
You greedy old bastard. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right,
All right, where did we leave off?
dude.
Let's
I don't.
see.
I don't really remember.
Drinking one of the boys.
I mean,
Oh, that's right. We fought that big monster thing with the dude that looked like the ghost from Ghostbusters.
what?
Oh man, maybe that was just a
Oh
no,
wait, the
I don't.
demon dude. You're talking about? Oh
Yeah,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
the
yeah. Like the
demon guy.
big old fire demon. Like,
And you made a friend.
dude, I can't imagine him. I can't imagine him going, just taking a wicked dump somewhere. He'll like
God.
melt a house.
Oh my gosh. Acid poops. Some
Magma.
acid poopies.
Okay, let's do. I've been neglecting dexterity. Let's do some dexterity. Let's. Yeah, why not? I'm doing like a fighter build anyway. Let's just do all dexterity. Fuck it, screw it, whatever. Let's do it,
Do it.
dude. All right, let's go for it. Let's do this. Don't talk to me that way. All right.
Oh my
Where
goodness.
where we be going?
Where is the next point?
Oh yeah, that's actually so the demon dude. The demon dude was like right here ish, and then now we gotta head over here this way.
To the Road of Sacrifices. That just sounds lovely. Sounds like a nice honeymoon location.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. That
Look.
sounds really sad.
Sacrifices.
Because no, because like it sounds like it has a bit
Oh
of
my
truth
God,
in it.
here we go again. Ugh.
What's up? What happened?
Stupid. Stupid. Nothing. I'm just dumb. I'm good though. Hi everyone.
What happened?
Hi. Hi. I'm
Uh,
good.
it's like this dude. Look at him.
Exactly.
Hello.
He's gonna hit you with his stick.
Oh, no, I'm gonna kill you faster now. I don't know
Oh,
what you're
wow.
gonna turn into. I don't know what
Those
you're gonna turn into.
wingies.
Screw that guy.
Brutal.
He was like petrified at me at first, and then he all of a sudden, grew wings. Screw that, dude. Like it's fucking Philly.
Hey.
Bang! Dead! D-E-D! Dead.
He's dead.
He's dead. Dude, what am I looking for? Anywho, how are y'all? How y'all doing?
We're just living the life, man. Oh wait, you're talking to them. Not bad.
I mean, you can respond to me. I don't think anyone's responding to me immediately.
Yeah, no. No, we're just hanging out, man. Just chilling, watching some Dead Souls,
Dark Souls?
Dangles,
Well, Dark Souls Dangles, yeah.
Dark Souls Dangles,
Did we give him a name? Did we give him, sorry, did we give him a first name?
Lord Dangles.
No.
Was it just? Well,
It
it
was,
had to
yeah,
have been just Lord Dangles.
it was just Lord Dangles, but I just want to know if we gave him, a first name. I don't think we did,
I don't
but...
think we did. I don't think we did. He's like Beyonce, just Dangles.
It's like Kanye. Yee. Oh man, he has to get his life together, dude. I mean, you know what? Never mind. Who am I to say that?
I mean, he's a billionaire. I think he's doing okay for himself.
I think so too. Like I'm
He doesn't care about anybody or anything, which is like pinnacle.
Wait, didn't we like? Oh, whoa, no, no, no. Okay, no. Didn't he like file for bankruptcy the other day? Not the other day. What am I talking about, dude? Like, are you dead?
I don't know.
Did you die? Yes, you died. You fell off a cliff.
I don't think he did. I don't know. I feel like he's so profitable that like it's close to impossible for him to have to go bankrupt.
No, I think there was like a scenario, or no, sorry, not a scenario. It was like who are you, and why are you approaching me? You have a really big sword. I don't really know if I want to approach you. Lady, please.
Go ye village files for bankruptcy. I don't think that's the same ye.
I don't think so either.
Oh, okay. Kanye West, $53 million in debt explained. Who wants to learn about Kanye's money that he owes? Let's see if we can find anything interesting.
I killed her. I don't know who she is, but I killed her. You're a butcher's knife. What's that all about?
But the thing is like, the reality is in order to create wealth, you need to create debt. So I wonder if like the $53 million, yes, it is like debt, but he's using that money to, create, to create money on the other end. Let's see. Interesting.
Yeah, because like I would understand why. Ooh, I got the daggers. I got daggers. I don't think I need to use the shield anymore. I got daggers. Where the
daggers?
Yeah, daggers.
Very nice.
What's this all about?
Weird.
I'll probably upgrade this and take this later, but this looks like fun though.
Honestly, man, I'm just reading into the story. Like, if he needs to make 53 million, all he needs to do is go on tour for 1 year, and he's back in business.
That's, yeah. Oh shit.
Not even. He just has to drop like 2 songs, and he's good.
I just died. I died because I fell off a cliff.
Dead.
I dated myself. Ooh, okay.
Oh, weird.
Dude, I don't know what this is all about, but... Okay, nope, this isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. I need my sword back.
It's gonna work.
No, it didn't work.
It's gonna work.
It didn't work. No, it didn't work. It did not.
It worked.
It didn't work.
I like how anytime that I connect my Bose headphones to one of my like devices, so like my phone or like one of my computers,
yeah,
that Bose automatically sends me an email about gift ideas. And it's just all Bose products. So that's kind of creepy.
He was like, "Hey, you like Bose, right? You're using Bose right now."
Yeah, but I spent like literally my entire paycheck on these Bose. So don't ask me to buy more Bose because I don't got money for the Bose.
Bose.
I'm broke.
Hey, it's like what you said. You gotta spend money to make money.
You gotta spend money to make money.
Okay, so I got my.
I think that's on more like profitable assets that you would use that debt on.
I mean, dude, you could like. Nah, it's kind of a crappy thing to do. I was gonna say you could just kind of like upsell them, just kind of sell them for a higher amount. But that's.
Can we talk about that and how like literally everything that is even remotely interesting, people are buying or bots are buying and then reselling it for like 2 to 3 times more than it's actually worth, which is actually making people go into debt. Like it's kind of messed up. Like it's really impossible. It's close to impossible to get anything for like its MSRP now. Like it's just the way it is.
I mean, dude, that's kind of I'm sorry to give you this kind of like real-ish world answer, but that's life, dude. Like this is, this sucks. And this is always how life was.
Yeah.
They said like, listen,
I'm just realizing it now. And I think COVID's just bringing it to light even more just because of like everything is in such great shortage. People are buying out everything, and then like when in reality, like in the past, like you could always find at least one or two stores to where you could purchase things and shop, but now like it's impossible to do anything. Everything. I think it's just being brought to light because of like the stock shortages of stuff.
Right. But at the same time, you know, like the value of what you're buying still stays the same, and that's the thing that bothers me more. Because
Yeah.
like think of it this way: like you bought something, and now like you know because it's basically playing off your value. Like you wanted it this bad, so you
Yeah.
purchased it for that much. Sorry, I stopped for a second, but yeah, like it's. I was kind of talking to Farah about this. It was like it's kind of like the consumer's fault anyway.
Yeah.
So it's made to just be like this system of just circular debt. Like everyone has to be in debt. You know, like I said, it just goes into a circle and it kind of doesn't stop.
I mean, like I respect the grind. Like people need to do whatever they need to do to get the bag, you know. But at the same time, it's just, I don't know, it's dumb.
It be done.
It'd be dumb.
Ooh, there's some folks over here. I'll keep you guys
Is that
warm.
our friend?
I'll keep you guys warm. I just lit a bonfire so you guys can chill. All right, just chill
Come
out.
have a drink, boys.
Just chill the
They
fuck
look like they are in a relationship and just got into a fight.
Well, it's actually love required.
Love required. I was right.
You actually got it word. All right.
How do you do? I'm Irene, the restorer, unkindled like you.
Oh
This is
man.
Horace, a friend and travelling companion. And you too search for the Lords of Cinder. We are well along the road of sacrifices. Below us is the crucifixion woods. Beyond the flooded woods lies Farron Keep, home of the Undead Legion.
Of the undead legion.
I could just imagine like this guy like right next to her is saying that, just like kind of like mimicking her. Just getting under her skin.
Oh my god, the ultimate I'm not touching you.
Oh, that's so stupid.
Flames guide your way.
God.
Oh yes, Horace. He's not very talkative.
For now.
Don't think ill of him. He's an upstanding, kind-hearted knight, a fine partner of this grueling journey. Without his help, I would have cursed this onerous duty long ago.
All right, let's talk to Horace for a second. Okay. He just growls.
Yeah, like see, it's a marital squabble.
Only I had a
You know what, man? I am currently. I have my phone on. Obviously, I just saw a clip of a bunch of people running through a store, basically just grabbing as much stuff as they can and then running outside the store. Obviously, and when I read the caption, it was like, "This is California," and I'm just realizing, like, I'm seeing new videos just about every single day of people in broad daylight going into stores, robbing, and then running out of the door, and nobody's doing a thing about it.
I mean,
Like, it's
dude,
ridiculous.
But it's kind of like it's feeding on the conversation we were having before. It's like
Yeah,
everyone
yeah.
has to go into debt because because this new thing is coming out, and this is the thing. I don't understand why this like incessive need for new. Like
Exactly.
no, I mean trust me. Like I have times where I myself even like feel like a consumer. And I myself like
yeah.
even like go out to the store like dude like the other day like I went to go to Best Buy and it was unnecessary. I didn't need it, dude. I have like 30 pairs of headphones at home, but I went to Best Buy to get a pair of headphones. And
Because headphones are awesome. It
you're
totally makes sense.
dude, you're absolutely right. But it's like it was really like unnecessary. I didn't need to
yeah.
go.
Right? Yeah. Yeah, and it's just like, yeah, no, absolutely. And the thing is, these people are going to try to sell this stuff on a secondary market and to make money. And, like, I understand, like, people are unemployed and stuff. but like there's so many jobs out right now because people are trying to like get their employee numbers back up and stuff. But like nobody wants to do that. Everyone wants to do the, the easy cash grab.
Yeah, yeah. But this is also another thing. Like I've noticed that uh, life has just become kind of like, well, you know what? I'm gonna say in New York, especially in New York, like everyone
Yeah.
is becoming this like, oh, entitled type of person, saying like, oh, like
Hmm.
I don't really need to do this. Like, dude, when I was 16, I worked at a job and I had no say. I'm not saying,
Yep.
I'm not saying like, just sit there, be miserable your entire life. Stand up for yourself when you need to. These are creepy. Stand up for
Yeah,
yourself
dude.
when you need to, but like kind of put some hustle into it. Get dedicated to at least something in life. Like it doesn't have to be like the most like boring thing in life. Like for instance, guys, I was I was a
Pokey
juice
pokey.
maker, and like my first job, I was a juice maker and a barista in the same
I
job.
was I was literally like a mailman, like a paper boy as my first job at 14 years old. They had me riding around on my bike, putting pamphlets in mail boxes. That was my first job.
Yeah,
But
like
it is what it is.
like
The
you
90s
have
were a
to
different time.
kind of be in an
Oh,
area where you can
2000s.
grow. It's not just like it's not always going to be, oh, I just got this like 100 million, bajillion, thousand. I'm making up numbers at this point, but like you don't always have to have this like $1 billion job, or like
He does, people. He does. He does have $1 billion job.
I have a billion
So
dollar
is it?
industry job, but whatever. But my point is like what people don't understand is like there's other things to life than just money. Like what would happen if people just found this, like say if they found their I died, whatever, I had no more. That's this flask. I'm like excessively over this game at this point because I have no more left after beating like the first or second boss. I'm like I just have no more left to give, like with like in regards to stress, like I can't be bothered
Yeah.
with it anymore.
No, absolutely.
But shit, what was I saying? But my point is like what would happen if you, like, I'm actually asking you, Colin, like as a human being, like say if what if you found out that you were a really good artist, or not even an artist. You know what, let's say you were an exceptional electrician.
Okay.
At first you're not
Right.
making much,
No, no.
but
But
you'll
there's a
make it
tier.
there.
There's a tier. Yeah, I mean, like there's a tier based system in place to prevent newer people from getting overwhelmed in their profession.
Right.
That's why you have things like for us, it's you have junior engineers. You have then you have one step above that, which is still like a junior, but hey, we can give this person something. And then you go into like a mid-level engineer. Then you have senior engineers where you get into more of like managing teams and stuff like that. Like the idea is to get yourself into a position where that you can accomplish the goals that you're going to be given, but then also that there's going to be room for you to be motivated to move on to the next step, which is going to give you a little bit more authority, a little bit more challenging work, to where it's not all thrown at you at once. You're not thrown directly into the deep end. You're going to be successful. And I think so many people want to get all the way to the top, don't want to skip all these steps to being successful. They just want to get as far up as possible, and then they get overwhelmed, and then they either like they lose their job, or they just get burnt out because they just so overwhelmed with all the new information.
Yeah.
And it's just, and then they don't know what to do with their lives,
You've
and
literally
that's
just
just
like described the entire process of how to get completely discouraged and how people decide to go into career changes.
yeah, absolutely. And I said that because I that was me. Like I went from basically a community manager, which is basically your job is to help promote a product, and then you help support a team specific or a community um, specific to that product that you're trying to promote. And I went from that to basically director of social media and public relations manager for and the biggest well, one of the biggest health systems in the Northeast, and you get overwhelmed so fast. You know, it's just like the level of stuff that you have to do is so it just overwhelms you and burns you out to the point where you don't want to do it anymore. The individual tasks are, yes, those are things that I could do, but when you put them all together at once in all these different professions into one position, it becomes too much,
Yeah.
and that was the reason why I changed. So I think I took too big of a step, um, when really I really needed to take a smaller step. you know.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, the
so
thing is,
that,
like, going to be like a just generally going to be like a manager of anything, really. Going to go from like one essential manager to another is like kind of essential. Like, like, can you be a manager for more people, and can you go from there, dude? Essentially, the reason why I became a software developer as a whole
right?
is not just because, like, oh, like, it's not just because of the money. I love tech from the very beginning. I love because I used to be a desktop support technician, and that was great. I was surrounded by a lot of exceptional people. They were all very accepting of how junior I was. Okay, dude,
They're
shut
all in
up,
snuggies.
shut the
I'm
hell up.
listening. Don't worry.
Oh, dude, that guy has some audacity.
That was a close swing. Oh wow, they're jumping from the ceiling now,
Dude, I don't know where they're coming from, and I'm starting to
dude.
get
They're
very
having a
scared.
snuggie party, and you just crashed it.
They got angry, dude. Like, I got surrounded by a
Definitely.
lot of like accepting managers and accepting folks that were always like able to support me and stuff like that. But like, that kind of also drove me into the Herrick staff. That kind of drove me into kind of being curious about more stuff. Like, it wasn't just like, oh, like, use this to like, change your password, and that's it.
Right.
Or like, here's something that can like, help you out. Like, here's an application that's not running well. This is how you fix it. And that's it. Like,
Hmm.
I was always like in more of the process of, like, instead of helping people understand how a software works, or if it's broken, kind of fix it in a
Hmm.
UI perspective. I wanted to know how
Right.
everything worked, period.
Right.
I don't like
Right.
the spear dude. He just put down the spear as soon as I got. He's running. Okay.
I think he's running towards you.
He might be running towards me. I don't know. I don't know. Should I wait or should I run?
Wait a couple minutes. Not minutes, seconds. Oh no, I think he's just running sprints. He's gotta stay in shape. Gotta keep the lean figure.
Sir, are
Yeah,
you
he's not
are you eating
attacking
lean cuisine?
you drinking that Slim Fast. Um, yeah, no, I mean, career-wise in general, like the biggest thing that I don't think a lot of people think about is like mentorship. Yeah, you got your
Ooh,
first job. That's fantastic. But up until I became an engineer, I didn't think about saying that in an interview. Like when someone asks, like, what are things that you're looking for in your next company? I never thought about saying like mentorship, somebody that I can learn from to, improve even more. You could be at manager level and still say that because I mean, there's always gonna be other people around you. You don't have to have a manager that's your mentor. You can just have other people that are, mentors.
big
And
facts.
like
Big big
yeah,
facts.
yeah, and there's so many companies out there that do, enjoy and embrace like the mentor, you know, relationship. But then there's a lot of companies out there that do not.
It's true.
And because of that, you end up in a situation where it's like, I love this company, I love my job, but I feel like I'm not getting the support that I need to be successful in my role.
Yeah.
And when someone gets in that situation, they get into a weird like place where they're just like, do I stay or do I go? How big of
Do I stay or do
a
I go
problem
now?
is it? And I don't think, I don't, and people are saying like they don't like their job and they want to leave and stuff like that, but in reality it's just like I'm just missing this one piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that piece is usually, that guidance or that leadership to help you get to the level that you want to be at.
Right. Like, I'm not gonna mention his name, but I'm gonna give him a bunch of credit right now. Um, there was a person that I wouldn't say I relied on, but I had very very close to my heart uh,
Hmm.
during the beginning of my years as a technician.
Mm.
If you ever listen to this like down the line, you know who you are. But me and him used to like kind of listen to music together and kind of go from there. But he taught me the most, saying, "Hey, listen, stay loyal to your job, stay in your place, and do your job. Like don't always be loyal to it, to the job that you're at, but at the same time, always have faith that like your knowledge will always save you. Your knowledge, like you
Right.
have to do it yourself. You have to make sure you're learning at all points in time. There's a knight over there, and I don't feel like fighting with him right now.
Oh, there's a giant scorpion the other way. It's really just like pick your poison.
That's a crab, my dude.
Oh, giant crab.
That's a crab, and you see, look at him.
Oh, okay, yeah, it is a crab.
Screw that guy. Anyway, like he actually did help me like understand that like have patience wherever you go. Always have patience, like
Right.
because your patience will thrive, and like your patience will actually show other people that how loyal you can be to a job or how loyal you can be to your work, how dedicated you are to your work and stuff like that. So
Right.
he really did show
Yeah.
me, and like I think I badgered him for years to like leave the company that he was working at, and I was like, you know what, it's not my place anymore. I shouldn't be telling him this
No.
type of stuff. If he wants to,
No.
eventually he'll go, and that's just exactly where I'm going to leave it at. I
Yeah.
appreciate him if he ever reaches out to me and asks, say like, hey, like I decided to get into the same industry as we are. I'll definitely help him. But
Right. Yeah.
but in any
Some
case,
people, some people like to embrace, that the normal for them. So like it's hard for them to get up and change a job because they're used to the routine, they're used to the problems that arise, they're used to the people that they deal with. Um, they
that
got everything all figured out while they're at that role. It's hard to move on, even if it's to do something that they really want to do.
yeah,
Um,
that's also another thing. Like I'll never take it away from him because he loved working with the people that he worked with. By
yeah,
that I mean like the I think it was like the clients that he had. So it's like
right.
you can't get worse, you can't get better. So let me just deal with this. Let me get friendly with them, and that's just go from there.
Yeah, exactly. At least you would know how those people act and react, and how to maneuver and navigate those people. Like having to get up and learn a whole new group of people and how to deal with each individual person. That could be overwhelming.
It can be.
So
I think we're gonna put a pin in it in here for now. I think this is a safe area. I'm pretty sure there should be a bonfire somewhere, but I stopped next to those folks up at the top of the hill. So anyway, let's wrap this up for now. Guys, stick around, subscribe. Just chill out with us. We're here.
yeah, thank you guys. We'll see you guys soon.
All right. Bye, y'all.